Hello friends, this is Youheum. I currently practice extreme minimalism. Today I'll be sharing what I wear while traveling for 4 months and the reason behind why I wear the same outfit almost every day. If you want, you can also check out my Capsule wardrobe tour and I'll link that here. I'm originally based in Austin and I'm working and traveling in Japan as a digital nomad. And I'll also be visiting my hometown in Korea next year. And this is what I use for traveling. I pack everything in here, including my gear, all the things that I need for traveling, and my clothes. I did bring my one and only favorite dress, and this one is made with linen and it's from Linen Fox. And I also carry my collapsible grocery bag with me, especially since Japan uses a lot of single-use plastic bags. I also like to stick with my simple black linen top and my linen pants, which replaced my old hiking pants from before. And I wear this for all occasions, including meeting friends, client meetups, hiking, and when I go biking, and it's just an everyday pants that I really love and appreciate. I tend to go for linen and hemp or organic cotton. It's breathable, it's comfortable, and these are the things that I personally value. The one hat that I do take with me everywhere is this hemp and cotton blend hat. Since I also like to work at cafes or lounges, I do carry my laptop in my backpack, and I also use this for day hikes since it's very spacious. So I brought 3 outer layer pieces, and this includes my windbreaker. And all the outerwears were purchased used on eBay and at used goods stores. And also be sure to share any sustainable and ethical brands you know and used and you highly recommend it for the community. Let us know in the comments below. I brought 1 pair of minimalist zero drop shoes with me. And in my Japan home tour and furniture-free room tour, I recently updated you all about me owning 3 pairs of shoes now. And this one is water repellent and it's designed by Vivo Barefoot. And if you want to know more about how minimalist shoes are different from conventional shoes, I'll link my video here so you can check it out. I also have a used fleece jacket for additional warmth and a used down jacket. And for any non-vegan items I own, I always go for used products. So I wear a fleece jacket under and then my down jacket on top. I also did bring my long underwear, and I swapped out my old ones, the black ones, with these new hemp top and also a bamboo leggings. And I replaced these because the old ones were full of holes and it was really worn out after many years of use. And this way I can stay warm during winter. I do like to keep things utilitarian, so I actually use my linen headband as a scarf during winter, and this keeps me pretty warm and cozy. So my intention in sharing my practice and sharing more about my uniform and wardrobe is really not to compete with others on how much less things I own or how much more I own than other people. My focus is always on sharing my unfolding and to really share the possibility that simplicity can also be a way of feeling content and living happily. And I'm not here to convert or force anyone to be just like me or to manipulate anyone. And I understand that everyone has a different level of comfort. So if fashion, beauty, and consumption are important to you, especially as a person working in this industry or in this field, I support you no matter what. So be sure to share what you love about the clothing you own. Is it comfortable? Do you enjoy the color? What about the material? And also, are there any changes you want to make to your closet or in your lifestyle in general? To build a capsule wardrobe or to pick out a uniform that I can wear every day, I believe that it's really important to recognize my own needs and comfort level. And this includes considering my budget, my closet space, my career, my lifestyle, also my activity level, and the climate of where I'm living and staying at. And also something that's very important to me is personal preference. And like I always share in my message of compassion and gentleness, there is no one-size-fits-all solution for this community or for anyone. And we can always invite flexibility and gentleness without striving to become like the perfect minimalist guru or the perfect sustainability advocate. So I think that it's good to approach it mindfully. And it's also good to honestly recognize the potential downside as well as benefits before diving in too deep. The potential downsides that might bother some people that I have experienced include frequent laundering, so it means that I have to frequently wash my clothes, and also picking an outfit is no longer a creative activity, and shopping is no longer a fun activity anymore for me. And some people might think that I'm very strange for wearing the same thing, but I think this comes down to how I deal with judgment and criticism. So if I perceive something as a judgment, then of course it bothers me. But if I allow it to be as it is, if I allow it to just flow, then I'm not so bothered by the opinions of others. And another downside is that I'm definitely not prepared for special occasions where I have to be fancy or have to dress up. But like I have mentioned before, I don't really try anymore to live up to the standards of what I should be doing and what I should look like. So this no longer is bothersome to me. And the aspects that I value are the benefits include more time and energy to focus on what's really important for me, like traveling and family time. And I also get to save money. I also get to enjoy a spacious, clutter-free closet since I am an HSP and I have difficulty coping with clutter, stimulations, and distractions. I also love how it's easy to pack when I'm traveling. So I think that there are many reasons why someone might decide to go ahead with building a capsule wardrobe or sticking with a uniform. And I also recognize that there are many reasons why someone might not want to do this. And those are all acceptable and all are ways of being happy and living the fullest. And that's why I feel so appreciative of the diversity within this community, and I'm grateful for the presence of contrast and the necessary role it plays in the collective growth and transformation. Some of you might already know that I recovered from shopping addiction after many years of inner suffering and toxic habits. And now that I've been practicing mindfulness, minimalism, and other practices for around 6 years, I definitely have more clarity about the root of my past obsession. I now think that my attachment to shopping, my obsession to my looks, and how I presented myself was stemming from my resistance to love myself. And it was stemming from my own denial of my true self and the hatred and jealousy I had against those who were authentic, appreciated, and loved no matter how they looked and behaved. So at that time, I did have unrealistic standards of perfection, and a slight wrinkle or stain on my clothes was really unforgivable, and a person wearing no makeup was so boring to me. I would label them as sick looking and ugly, and someone who didn't try their best to be presentable and likable really annoyed me with their carefree attitude. And under all of that hatred, that anger and resistance, I feared my own imperfections being exposed, and I feared what is under all the fancy things that I had being exposed to my loved ones. And I feared my own vulnerabilities being uncovered by people around me, and I feared the disappointment of others when they saw my true self. And after years into healing and nourishing my inner self, my mindset started to shift from competition, from jealousy and narcissism, into asking mindful and intentional questions like, what is more important in life than the clothes that I own? What is the meaning of life? Is it being physically attractive, or is there more to it? And what is supporting my life? And what's bringing me happiness besides my clothing, besides the possessions that I own? And I eventually came up with the answer that what's really valuable and priceless to me is the time I spend with my loved ones, the time I get to travel and explore the world, explore nature and explore the outdoors, and the time I get to experience different culture, different people, delicious food, and the unique unfolding of other people. That's why now I focus on nourishment. I focus on joyful experiences. And I feel neutral about shopping. And it's true that it's not something that I like to do in my own life, but I don't hate it, or I don't reject those who are into shopping and maximal lifestyle. So I support you no matter what you choose to do, and I support you no matter how you decide to present yourself, and I send you good vibes no matter who you choose to be. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, and if you need additional resources on deepening your practice or getting started with a mindful minimalist lifestyle, I'm always here to offer guidance through one-on-one email coaching, also through my podcast, and more. And because you found my free webinar helpful, I'm looking forward to sharing another one in the future. Thanks again for being here, my friends, and I hope to see you again soon.